Okay, now.
Hey y'all, this is Chargois again with Amazing You Vegan Cuisine. So y'all remember that walnut pate we worked on like earlier? We back on it. So we got the walnut pate. Now we just cut up some shallots. It's a lighter onion, a little bit sweeter than regular onions. So it looks like this, and I'm sure a lot of you all have seen it, but it looks like this, kind of bulbed like garlic. So I like shallots because they're lighter. They don't have such a pungent taste. And then I'm doing a little bit of jalapeno pepper just to add a little spice to the pate. And then I'm going to add some thyme and some oregano. Thyme is really good for a lot of different things. Thyme is a natural deodorizer. It helps with respiratory issues if you're using it as an essential oil. But naturally, if you take it internally, it's going to work on your body herbally, and it's going to, help with on a medicinal level. So that's why it's good to use fresh herbs too. So we're going to cut this. We already cut a little bit of the shallot. We're going to cut a little of the jalapenos. We don't want to use too much. We just kind of want it to have a little kick. So we'll cut that up. Once again, we're here at Mud Knock Studios right here in the West End. Dangerous World Promotions in the house. Russ, we have an event tomorrow, Apollo ATL, right across the street from the West End Mall. So y'all come through, enjoy yourselves. $10 to get in. It's going to be a lot of great artists. I'm one of them, and, come and enjoy yourselves. So we also going to have food, too. So, I don't know what's going to be on the menu, but come through so you can see. So we cutting this up. So we're going to put that in there. That's the shallot and the jalapeno. So we're just going to put that in there. Remember, you don't need much. I mean, you can always add more to it, as desired. So I don't think I'm going to add any more to it. I may, though. Let's see. Alright, so I'm going to, some thyme. So you just take the thyme off of here, kind of crumble it up, If it have a little stick in there, that's fine. It's all good. And then we also have some oregano. Oregano also, ooh, it's healing too. Gosh, oregano is good for colds and flus. They call oregano like a healing herb. Especially when you take it like in essential oil form, where the essential oil is extracted from either the root or the leaf of the herb. So it's really good. Alright, so we're going to add some of the thyme, oregano. Alright, a little bit more oregano up in there. Alright, and a little bit more thyme just for the roll. Alright, so we got that in there. Now we're going to add a little bit of olive oil. We're going to add the olive oil so when we stir it, it can kind of be a little easier to stir. So we're going to add olive oil. There's no measurements. So I ain't have no measurements right now, so just put the olive oil in there. Alright. So we're going to mix that up. Nice consistency. Okay, so we are.
It smells delicious.
It smells. Oh, really? You can't even smell it yet, girl. It's probably them herbs. See, that's why it's good cooking with fresh herbs, because you can really, really smell it. All right, so I'm gonna add some sea salt. And just a little salt up in here. I don't want to add too much now. And you can get a lot of your ingredients from the farmer's market. We're here in Atlanta, so the farmer's market in Decatur, or there's a lot of farmer's market like all over the city. But I want to encourage people to support local gardens because people put a lot of time and effort into locally growing organic food so we can know what we're getting. These ingredients here were not purchased at a local garden, but if they had all of this stuff there, definitely would have been purchased there. Alright, so we're mixing the pate up. So you can see it's kind of getting into its form, kind of looking a little tastier.
It's walnuts, but it looks like cornbread stuffing.
It looks like cornbread stuffing. And you can probably do like a cornbread stuffing, like have it really tasting like that too. Okay, let's see. So we're gonna taste it and see. Tastes okay. Still need to be tweaked a little bit. Oh, it's cool. Let me add a little bit more salt. Okay. Let's see what else. What else y'all think we should add?
Now you see how I feel.
We're gonna add some lemon.
I was just about to say lemon.
You about to say
I was
lemon
before she got me
always.
on camera.
I know, that makes you.
Lemon always spices. It just takes it up a notch. I mean, I don't know what it is about the lemon. I think it the salt content, instead of adding more salt, something from the lemon kind of lifts it. I don't know what it is, the science behind it, but and we may want to add some more shallots, but we'll see. Okay. Well, let's see. Let me mix it a little bit more. And I want to encourage you all out there to play around with stuff. You know, when I first became a vegan, I played around with a lot of different things because I was so used to eating a certain kind of way. So you can kind of be apprehensive about, trying different things. But try the portobello mushroom. Try it just like you fry some chicken, just like you fry some fish. I used to batter it just like I battered the chicken or whatever, and would batter some portobello mushrooms, put it on a bun, and had a real good portobello fish burger. That's what I used to call them.
What would you use to batter it?
Back then I would use a fish fry.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds very good.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna get somebody to try this to get some feedback. Okay.
I'll just take the crumbs.
Me too.
Oh no, you gotta get some too.
That tastes so good.
Oh. That's good.
Yes.
Anything y'all think we should add?
Depending on who. What about cayenne pepper?
I just like nuts, so.
Cayenne pepper, we can. Cayenne pepper.
Yeah, that is very good. Can you make that out of pecans too? Because my grandma would love it if it was pecans.
Yes, absolutely. You can make it out of almonds too. I made a almond pate, but a tuna pate, and I added which I'm gonna do for him probably Monday, with nori sheets crumbled up in it, and that's what give it that fishy type flavor. So I'm gonna add a little nutritional yeast.
They won't have no food left.
I know. Thanks a ton. For these 3 meals we're taking home with us.
Right, it's bad. No, she-
Last time doing it.
You told me Monday.
Right in my refrigerator.
She invited us for Monday.
Yeah, no, they might have told me Monday.
Oh, yeah?
Okay. I think that's what's gonna do it.
I think your reaction is really the one that matters, since you have a day-to-day understanding of what it should taste like.
Well, you know what? To be honest, this is my first time doing a walnut pate.
Oh,
Wow.
That tastes
So,
real good.
in the portobello mushrooms, when I did those, it's been years. But doing them, no, I did them last time, right? Yeah, I did. But a lot of my recipes, you all, or how I create, is just right off the brain. You know, I'll get some things like the mashed potatoes, for instance. I made the cauliflower mashed potatoes. I was like, okay, the consistency, I heard people saying that they use cauliflower for the wild mashed potatoes. So I was like, okay, well, what do I think about when I think about mashed potatoes? Rosemary, sage. So that's those ingredients, and it gave it that flavor. So it's just all about seasoning.
Right.
It's all about seasoning.
Yeah. I can see why that, you know. Why
It's
cooking
very
would be a lot
involved,
easier
yeah.
to, you know what I'm saying? Not only is it healthier, all you're doing is just seasoning, really.
Yeah, that's it. And making it, you know.
Seasoning natural stuff. Like who would think to crush up some?
That's
almonds,
that's.
some
I think that's good.
walnuts
I think that's it right there.
with just water.
So that's cool. So we good on that. That's the walnut pate. Thank y'all. We're gonna move on to the next thing. Well, let's check on our portobello mushrooms real quick. So they are dehydrating. Y'all see how sizzled they look?
Scrumptious.
How marinated they look. Just like really good. So they need a little bit more time. I just want y'all to see. Alright, we're gonna move to the next thing, which is Supreme Kale Greens in the house. Right, coming back.